Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be looking at Midland Station, a small Scarborough RT station that packs some charm despite its size. Elevated above Midland Avenue between Ellesmere Road and Progress Avenue, Midland will unfortunately be a station that is getting the axe as part of the Line 2 Scarborough subway extension. So let's head on over and check it out for the history books. We arrive at Midland Station on a McAllen-bound SRT train onto the platform of the station. Opened in 1985, many of the Scarborough RT stations have a similar design, with a bunker-like outside structure reminiscent of some of the original SkyTrain stations in Vancouver. And this is of course an apt comparison, as the trains used on the SRT are mostly identical to the Mark I SkyTrain cars, besides the fact that they're not automated and still require parental supervision. The station has a two-level elevated structure, with its entrances and collector's booth on the ground level and the platform standing on elevated above. The eastbound tracks from the station continue to be elevated until they reach Scarborough Centre Station in the distance, while the westbound tracks lower into a tunnel and head for Ellesmere Station. The platform, like we've seen for Kennedy Station, it's certainly not very long, as the SRT trains themselves are only 4 cars long, but there is ample space to serve the measly 3,000 riders that use the station on a typical weekday. Compared to a full-size subway station, a Line 3 station like Midland lacks many of the amenities we've come to expect, including the TVs on the platform and a designated waiting area. But I kinda like these separate seat benches, they give off a cute vibe. On the eastbound platform walls, we have a colorful mural that was part of Nuit Blanche 2018, titled Natural Love. This mural by Toronto artist Planta Muisca is part of a series of artworks in different SRT stations named Mirrors of Babel, and it depicts indigenous imagery from Central and South America, which is made more enjoyable with the birds chirping around here. My favorite part is this smiling little guy right here. Descending down one set of stairs, we arrive at the main entrance of Midland Station. This definitely isn't the biggest station concourses I've been to. Heck, it is one of the smallest Line 3 stations to begin with. But I am kinda intrigued by the industrial bunker feeling of this whole place. You can find a collector's booth here and several pesto machines, so you don't have to worry about fare while using this station. Heading back up, but this time up to the westbound platform, we find a similar situation as the eastbound platform that we were just on, but with a distinct lack of mural and a much more open view down onto the nicely paved Midland Avenue, channeling those SkyTrain vibes again. Heading downstairs via a different set of stairs, we arrive at the side entrance of Midland Station. This entrance is right across the street from the main entrance and is significantly more subdued as an automated entrance with no collector's booth. Outside of both station entrances, you will be able to find some bicycle racks as well as a minuscule amount of parking, as this station is more meant to be used for passengers taking the bus instead of commuting in their cars. And speaking of buses, you can catch a 57 Midland bus right outside of either entrance, northbound to Steeles or southbound to Kennedy. And since this is the only route that serves the station, there is an unfortunate lack of a bus terminal, unlike some other stations on the line. If you do use the station though, you need to be careful about the direction you want to travel in when you are taking the bus, as there is no crossing here for you to get to the opposite bus stop. For southbound buses, head out from the main entrance and use the side entrance for northbound buses. Midland Station is located in a quiet neighborhood that does not seem to receive much traffic despite it being rush hour, and there doesn't seem to be any remarkable landmarks surrounding the station, as this seems to be a relatively industrial area. However, it is kinda nice to walk around here to look at the impressive train station elevated in the sky. I've not known Midland Station for long, as I've just started using it in the past couple of weeks, but I reckon it will have a place in my heart when it eventually fades away for good. Alright guys, that's about it for our mini adventure at Midland Station. Tell us what your favorite part of this station is, and where you'd like us to go next in the series down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and support us on Patreon if you want to help us keep making videos. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next one.